Hi, I'm Josh Cleaver of Princess Yacht Sales and YachtQuarters Shared Ownership, and today you join me in a not so sunny Swanwick Marina, but I'm going to need you to imagine that we're in the sunny Balearics while I take you through a video walkthrough on board a stunning, brand new, and I really do mean brand new, straight from the factory Princess Y72. The Y72 is going to be the latest addition to the YachtQuarters Shared Ownership fleet. The one behind us is actually a stock boat and currently available for sale, and the one that will be going into our shared ownership program for next year is currently in build. So let's hop on board. I'll take you through all the best features and talk you through all the numbers and how shared ownership works with YachtQuarters. Now, starting at the very aft of the Y72, I'm currently stood on the high-low swim platform. Now, this can be used for storing your tender, and with the shared ownership Y72, we'll have a Williams 345 on board, included within the share price. That is absolutely perfect for towing the toys that are on board, tendering back and forth to shore, or for the crew to go ashore and to pick up provisions for you and your guests. Coming to the storage, you can tell this is straight from the factory. You've actually got the chocks for the tender and some other bits and bobs that are coming from the factory this morning. That space is normally used for sea bobs and can be optioned with a charging port as well for them. And you also have here the crew cabin. Now, one of the reasons we thought the Y72 would be such a good boat for shared ownership is it's the first boat in the range with a crew cabin that's really suitable for two. And on board for the duration of the program, you'll have a captain and a stewardess/chef. So they're there to tend to all your needs and all your guests' needs while you're on board, pre-provision the yacht before your arrival, and really make sure that you maximise your time when you're on board your Y72. Moving into the cockpit area on board the Y72, this is one of many entertaining spaces on board, and actually it's a great space if you want to get out of that midday heat and you want a bit of shade from the flybridge overhang. This dining space is absolutely perfect for you and your guests. There's 8 guests plus 2 crew on board this Y72. As you can see, these leaves fold out. Classic Princess, lovely and strong this, so when they do fold out, you've got a proper dining space. Director's chairs will be on board the Y72 for shared ownership, so you can really seat your 8 guests in comfort in this space, and it's really great for the crew to be able to serve with this window that disappears up into the ceiling. Really great flow from the inside to the outside spaces on board. Now, behind our cameraman is the passerelle, so for accessing the yacht in the Mediterranean, where you're docking stern to, that's how you get on and off the yacht. Now follow me through to the inside and let's run through your kitchen space, your saloon and your accommodation down below. This galley is so well equipped for the crew on board to serve you and your guests. You've got a great full length fridge freezer here so they can pre-provision everything you need. There is an ice maker hidden under here. As we all know, it's actually illegal to have a warm drink on board a yacht, especially in the Med. You have a 4-hob burner. You've got a combination microwave and oven. So again, crew have got everything they need to really whip up those meals that you enjoy on board. Again, great serving space. And I love this feature of the breakfast bar. I think if you were waking up in the morning, it's a great little spot to have a coffee, take in your surroundings and just really enjoy a moment on board the yacht. Probably some peace and quiet before your guests wake up. Just to the right is actually a great little internal dining space. So if it does get too hot, you want to pop the air conditioning on and eat inside. All your 8 guests can sit around here. Now, coming into the main saloon area, it's such a socially designed yacht. You've got a TV that pops up from here, but honestly, you're not going to be watching TV. You're going to be at anchor. You're going to be entertaining. For guests on board, great space for everyone to sit. Everyone's really socially involved. And with these huge windows, it just puts you right on the water, right in that beautiful anchorage that you might be sitting out or in the action around the marina. I absolutely love how this is designed. classic Princess. Everything on board, from the wood to the materials, is so well thought out and tastefully designed. It's truly timeless in here. Moving to the helm station on this Y72, it's an absolutely commanding position to sit and make way. You've got the Princess Allure Pack optioned on this, same as the YachtQuarters boat, which gives you these beautiful embroidered Princess headrests, this great stitching and two-tone seats. Now, if you're thinking it's a crude boat, am I going to get a chance to get behind the helm and enjoy this vessel? With YachtQuarters, you absolutely can, under captain's supervision. Obviously, if it's blowing 40 knots, they're probably not going to let you dock the boat. But if you want to get behind the helm, you want to cruise from Mallorca to Ibiza, further afield, really learn how to control a vessel of this size, it's absolutely doable and very much encouraged as part of the program. I love the display and the screens here. They're really easy to use. Let's just plot a course straight down to Mallorca and away from this grey British weather. And again, everything, bow thruster, stern thruster here. You've got a great side access door. This can be used for the crew to serve, or access to the side decks when you're mooring. Now, if your guests aren't sitting right alongside you at the helm, there's another great seating area here. Gives you a perfect view to the horizon and the destination that you have plotted a course for. Now, we're going to head down into the guest accommodation. And if you think this is spacious and well adorned, wait until you see the owner's cabin just behind me, private staircase entry. We'll show you that a little bit later on in the video. Now, for your guests on board, on the port and starboard, you've got twins which can convert into double beds at the push of a button, right on the waterline. Great windows, great natural light in both rooms, and whatever the configuration of your guests, friends or couples, the yacht can be adjusted to suit your needs. Both of those rooms share this bathroom here, which also acts as your day head. And to my left, or on the starboard side of the vessel, is the laundry, so you've got a washer and dryer in here so the crew can attend to your laundry while you're on board. The VIP on the Y72, I mean, for a 70-foot boat, what a space. The head height is absolutely excellent here. Storage everywhere you may need it, from overhead to under the bed. Great TV here. And then, being the VIP, of course, you've got an ensuite bathroom on board. Great space. I'll move out the way so you can see inside there. Now, the Y-Class from Princess comes with some features which I absolutely love, and I know it's a little thing, but these light switches for a start have 3 settings for each room. So we're in the full brightest mode you've got now. You can dim it down for a bit of additional ambiance, and then you can go all the way down to night mode, so there's little reading spotlights above the bed as well. It's such a simple feature, but I absolutely love it. I think it makes a really big difference to how the yacht feels on board throughout the day. Now, follow me back through. Now, as I alluded to earlier, the owner's cabin on board this Y72 is really quite special. The layout on board means that you've got one entrance for your guests and you've got your own private staircase to the owner's cabin. That puts it midships, enjoys maximum volume, and it's a really, really quiet and private space for you to enjoy. As I said, being midships, the owner's cabin benefits from the full beam of the vessel, and actually it's a very beamy 70-footer. You've got some great spaces either side of the bed. Lovely little sofa here, again, right on the waterline. Big, beautiful X80 out there, you can see in the background. You've also got a desk, so if you want to do a little bit of work whilst on board, possibly the best office views in the world are from Princess Yachts, as long as you're at a good anchorage. You have a vanity station here, so for getting ready before those nights out, it's a lovely little area. And then in terms of storage, you've got full length storage in here, so of course you don't want any creases or crinkles on those dresses or suits or linen trousers if you're in the med. Now, as an owner's bathroom, great space. These dual vanity sinks are a great addition. It's one lovely curved piece of stone. And again, in terms of views, be it the office, be it the saloon, or be it the bathroom, you cannot beat the view out of a Princess Yachts window when you're at anchor or looking at another gorgeous princess moored up alongside us. So, You've seen inside the yacht, you've seen all the spaces to entertain, to sleep overnight. Let's head outside, ignore the British weather, and go through some of the entertaining spaces and the massive flybridge that this Y72 has. When you're in warmer climates on board your yacht, much warmer than we have today in Swanwick Marina, the absolute place to be has to be the flybridge, and this Y72 has no shortage of flybridge. It is a expansive space for a 70-foot vessel. You've got sun lounging at the aft, you've got a great dining space here. This is far more private. If you're in a marina and you don't want to be in the downstairs cockpit, this area, bigger table, and gives you some space away from the public who might be walking along the dock. Moving forward, another great seating area for when you're making passage. You can put an infill cushion in this space, turning it into another sun lounging area. Above my head, you've actually got a new hardtop system on board this boat, where these slats can tilt to let in shade or sunshine depending on how you want this area. And of course, you've got your secondary helm station up here. If you're making passage during the daytime, personally, I would want to be helming the yacht from up here. Again, mirrors the station you've got downstairs, so you've got these great screens, you've got all the controls you could need, and superb visibility. Now moving back to the wet bar. So when your crew are on board, again, you've got an ice maker behind here, you've got a really large fridge, so you do not even need to walk down the stairs to get a cool, refreshing drink. And of course, you have a grill. So if your crew have gone ashore, got you some fresh fish, got you some meat from the local market, great area to be grilling it up, and can serve you and your guests easily when you're up on the flybridge. The final area I want to show you on board the Y72 is the bow. It is such a great thought out area from Princess. This whole sunpad can be laid flat, or you can lift these two headrests up face forward, and you've got a great social area focused around a little drinks table, speakers inlaid everywhere so you can have music on whilst you're here. You can also lift this headrest up face forward, sunbathe. I mean, take that with a pinch of salt, it's grey right now, but in the Med, sunbathe and really enjoy your time on board. And again, this U-shaped sofa is excellent. You could easily fit almost all of your guests in this space. Now, as I've been talking about throughout the video, the Y72 that we have in build at the moment is available through our shared ownership program. So it is a lot less expensive than you might think to get on board a vessel of this caliber and explore the Med. So let's head inside, out of the British weather, and I'll talk you through the numbers and just how easy it is to become a co-owner with YachtQuarters. Now let's dive into the costs. So if you were to go shopping tomorrow and you wanted to buy a Princess Y72, number one, this one's available, so please do call us, come down and have a look. And number two, it would cost you anywhere from 4.2 to 4.4 million pounds, excluding tax. That would be for a really well-optioned vessel with all the equipment on board that you'll need for you and your family and friends to enjoy, the tender and whatnot, and that would include the shipping cost to the Med. If you were to buy a share in YachtQuarters, however, in the 72 we currently have in build, that'll cost you just £525,000. Now these shares are available exclusively to non-EU tax residents and allows us to not need to pay the VAT on board for the duration of the programme. A 1/8 share will get you 5 weeks use per year. Those are 4 weeks of cruising spread throughout the calendar to make it totally fair on all of the owners, and 1 week's hotel use during the off-season. The Y72 is actually the first boat in the YachtQuarters fleet that will have a full European cruising schedule throughout the 4 years. So you'll be doing the Balearics, the south of France and Italy. At the end of the programme, the boat is sold and that money is divided back between the owners, and we would hope to achieve about 60% return on that original share price. Per year, owners will contribute £45,000 for the running of the boat. That includes your 2 full-time crew, your berthing, your insurance, your maintenance, the extended warranty we put on the vessel, absolutely everything other than your consumables that you use while you're on board. Now those are your fuel, your food, your drink, personal laundry, berths away from home port, these sorts of things, and that's obviously charged on an individual basis. So if you're thinking, do you know what, that sounds like great value, I want to learn more, I'd like to view a Y72, or I'd like to talk about the details of the ownership structure, then please do get in contact. This is an incredible opportunity and shares are already selling fast. So if you want more information on shared ownership and how to get involved, please do drop me an email or give us a call on the number beneath this video.